Hey, it's Coach Kayla here. Going to share my next training tip. Today we're going to talk about planes of movement in sports. There's multiple planes, forward and back, up and down, side to side, and other combinations of that, diagonal patterns and so forth. Today we're just going to talk about up and down movements in sports. Most sports work on explosive movement up against gravity, so there's a lot of up work done. So for instance, people do squats, deadlifts, kind of Olympic lifts, all these things to strengthen upward movement. Quads, glutes, and back are the primary muscles that people are focusing on training. But what about the down movement? How are we training that carefully to correctly balance out our bodies and ensure that not only are we more explosive and powerful, but we're also cutting down the risk of getting injured? So when we look at a squat, when we're going up against gravity, we're working quads, glutes, and back as we come up. So squatting, deadlifts, things like that, and even cleans, they're all working on that same movement up. So when we're playing any sports where there's vertical componentry, the primary goal is to make that more explosive upward. But how do we strengthen the downward movement, and do we really spend any time on that? The fact is, most athletes that I've worked with don't do that stuff, and it's what leads to injuries and overuse training injuries, and actually injuries lifting weights because these oppositional muscles become weak. So here, when we look at body banded, we have resistance on this handle setup on the foot, and when we do a squat on the body banded, we're actually forced to pull ourselves down into a squat. So now we're going to strengthen all those opposing muscles, the ones that are actually pulling us down against gravity. So when we're doing our training, we want to make sure we incorporate downward strengthening movements versus just working on all the explosive upward movements all the time. That's one error I find all the time with the clients I work with, the college teams I work with, and so forth. Lots of injuries, even though they're doing all this upward elevation strength training, and they're not really focusing on any of the downward strengthening work. It's a challenge to do it. The body banded obviously is a very creative way to do massive balancing work or oppositional work, but there are other ways to do it. In the next video, I will share how we do forward and back movements, which are all primary running movements forward, how we work on the oppositional stuff. If you want more information about any of the products I sell and share with my customers, just reach out to me. Go to my website at Coach, C-O-A-C-H, Kaehler, K-A-E-H-L-E-R.com. Thanks for your time, and looking forward to sharing the next tip with you shortly.